News 46 is brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a shooting suspect is arrested.
A lawsuit is filed by a former sheriff office volunteer.
And the Nye County Animal Shelter is open for business. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell and Eunette Gentry. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, May 4th, 2016.
Yes, may the 4th be with you.
I'm Monique Mitchell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office has announced the capture of the shooting suspect from Saturday night at a wedding reception on the west side of town.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office has arrested 49-year-old Angel Mraz Salcido for attempted murder, battery with a deadly weapon with substantial bodily harm, aiming or discharging a firearm at a person, child abuse and neglect, and mayhem. The shooting occurred Saturday night on Effinger Street at a wedding reception. The circumstances behind the shooting are unknown at this time. 2 people were shot, 1 in the head and 1 in the foot. Both victims have survived. They were transported for treatment by Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Services. Dozens of partygoers fled the event shortly after the shooting, including the suspect. The Nye County Sheriff's Office announced the arrest yesterday after a short manhunt. Salcido is being held on $717,500 bail. The Sheriff's Office asks that if anyone has any information in regards to the shooting incident, to please contact them at 775-751-7000. You can remain anonymous. You can also call the secret witness line at 1-800-794-9834. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Former longtime Sheriff's Office volunteer Benjamin Gulley has filed a lawsuit.
A former Nye County Sheriff's Office volunteer, Ben Gulley, has decided to file a lawsuit against Nye County, former Sheriff Tony DeMeo, political activist Stephen Lee, and current and former officers in the Nye County Sheriff's Office stemming from his arrest on April 22, 2014. Gulley is claiming wrongful arrest, false imprisonment, and excessive force. He says in the lawsuit that Officer David Berukowitz falsely and with reckless regard for the truth claimed that plaintiff Ben Gulley had been illegally removing political signs despite having knowledge that he had permission by the landowners to remove them. Berukowitz denies that claim. Also named in the lawsuit individually are former Sergeant Mark Medina, current Sergeant Kelly Jackson, current detectives Harry Williams, Logan Gibbs, and Michael Eisenloffel, former detectives James Scott, former Deputy Christopher Gelson, and current deputies John Cockavoulias, Adam Tibbetts, and Jason Henney. Gulley is asking for $75,000 in damages after he was arrested for removing campaign signs off a property with former Assistant Sheriff Rick Marshall, who was running for the office of sheriff at the time. Gulley and Marshall said that they had received permission from the property owners. The signs in question said anybody but Rick Marshall and were placed around town by Stephen Lee. A video shows Gulley and Marshall removing the signs from a property at the corner of Blagg and Mesquite. Gulley was never charged in the case. Rick Marshall pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge of injury to property and was fined $500 and performed 40 hours of community service. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
The Nye County Animal Shelter is now open. We caught up with Dr. Suzanne Zervantian and Taylor Aquilar.
Desert Haven Animal Society is a nonprofit organization that is now running and operating the Nye County Animal Shelter here in Pahrump.
Today is like the grand opening, isn't it?
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun here.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of people came in and seen a lot of dogs and cats, and we got a couple applications out, so.
You have about 20 up for adoption right now?
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, way more than
Probably about 50 cats and dogs.
So you guys are all full up here.
We are. We're almost at capacity. Part of that is because we haven't been open to the public. All of the animals that are available right now are already spayed and neutered, microchipped, vaccinated.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
So you can come down here and adopt a dog anytime?
Oh, our hours of operation are going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 12 to 6 p.m. Then Saturday from 12 to 4 p.m. and then we're closed Wednesdays and Sundays.
And then tell me about the adoption process. How does a person adopt an animal?
Well, we're doing it a little bit differently. Instead of just walking through and picking out an animal, we're having a monitor up at front, a video monitor that you can look at what animals we have available for adoption. And if you do want to see them, meet them, introduce them to your pets, we can make that arrangement to come out into the grassy area or indoors to do that. And that's basically to cut down on the stress to the animals and infection control and safety for people and animals.
And so this is now an operating shelter even for the county. So you guys are working with the animal control. So if animals are hurt, injured, lost, found, they can contact you?
Yes. The contact number is 751-7020. And even when we're not open, we do check the messages and get back to you as soon as possible. We want to reunite pets with their owners. They can look on the website too to see if their pet has been impounded that day. We may already have the picture up that it's been picked up.
And then tell me about the goal for no kill.
Well, no kill doesn't mean never kill. It means that we do not euthanize based on space. The times when we do have to humanely euthanize are usually extreme behavioral cases or terminal illness and suffering.
So can people volunteer to be fostering animals? Can they donate?
Yeah, so we're always taking donations, financial, food. We have a wish list on our website, Facebook. They can fill out a volunteer application, and that's primarily just to see what they're available and what area they want to work in.
So you can go on the Desert Havens Facebook page.
Yes, you can do Facebook, or we also have a website, deserthavenanimalsociety.org.
And the phone number once again.
751-7020.
Well, aren't those the cutest little animals you've ever seen? So when we return from our break, we'll have this week's court report.